through why exactly that you wanted it to be Makoto versus Ken? Like what exactly are you having trouble with in this matchup?
They always get easy by her, and I have trouble dealing with her because, and I don't know what range is best for Ken to be at Makoto.
So basically, you're just having trouble like trying to keep her out of your, keep her out then.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with the matches, with the way they went, they did. It definitely seemed like you had a lot of trouble trying to keep me out, because I was like, I was dashing in for a lot of offense, so it really showed that you had trouble with it. But there's like a whole bunch of things that you could have done. I mean, some of the things you did were good to counter, but some of them were like really, unsafe. So on the good side, you had like a good reads a couple times, but then other times like, you had trouble like keeping me out, and like, in the corner there were times where you would put me in the corner, but then you would back off, and that's both good and bad, because it's good when I don't have meter, but it's bad when I do have meter, because when I had meter, you saw that I would just command grab you, and I would just get a free super from that. So that's one of the things that you did right. But we'll go over right now. So for starters, we'll go over the first match. Can I pick all? Hold on. We'll go through the first one first. Alright. And I don't know if the viewers can hear you or anything, but that's what. Hold on, we didn't play Ken vs. Ken. Oh wait, yeah, we did. yeah. This is the lag check. Whoops. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Alright. So this should be the first one. Obviously you're on the left and I'm on the right. Just for... So see, like right there from the start, you kind of let me got in from there, and you let me put you in the corner from here. That's the thing about Makoto. She has a lot of different ways to get in, but normally her long range normals are able to like stunt you, so I can dash in for free. But there are certain things, like right there, you had a good read on that, but then One good thing that you can do is like low short, cause see, like you're not doing low short that much, or at all actually, but low short is able to stop my dash. So every time like I try to dash in for command grabs, you just low short mash it, and if you catch me in it, you can do low short twice, and you can probably go into super. But that's only if you have good reactions for that. But basically, if you use low short to keep me out, you can, stop my movement, and from there you can force me to jump. Because if you force me to jump, you have control of the air. So you. With EX Tatsu. Yeah, and shoryus and yeah, things like that. So next one. Okay. So, but I mean, after a while, you started realizing that too, that I kept on dashing, and when I couldn't dash in, because you would do low strong a lot of times, you would always see, like right there, the fireball was good to stop me. So then I started to jump in more. Neutral jumping is pretty good too. You can always do that to like stop me both from dashing in and from jumping sometimes. Yeah, but you know, it kept me in check. I was like I can't dash when you jump, so I had to start jumping myself. And right there, there I had, yeah. No, I messed up there. See, now it's all a matter of trying to get in. And the early jump-ins were kind of risky because, you know, obviously I parried a lot. So try to get used to doing what is it? Late jump in roundhouse. You know, really late. Because that one way, if I parry it, then you can probably still jump out of it. So it depends on the timing. But it's the best. It's the safest way to try to get in. And see, right there, I started jumping, and you come with the EX tattoo. And that was good too. See? And see, right there, you weren't really applying too much pressure on me. You could have done a lot more. I mean, because your hit confirms are good. It's just, you know, I guess you weren't sure of it, maybe? That was good. You had no life, so you had no choice. And you should, right there, if you grabbed me, you would have had me. Always try to keep it up no matter what. Because the most I can do is just, you know, just tech or jump out or something. But even then, you still have the advantage. Now that's one thing too. When you see me in the corner, oh, I don't know what he's doing here. He's probably just watching our replays. But when you had me in the corner, you'll start noticing that I kept on jumping when you apply pressure, and when you have me in the corner, like Ken, he has a lot of options. You know, he can do jump roundhouse in the corner, he can do jump EX tattoo, or just, you know, shore you. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you have Makoto in the corner. They 9 times out of 10, they're gonna want to jump because they have no other options. They don't have any shore you or anything like that, so they have no choice but to jump. So that's one thing to keep in mind when, you know, you're applying pressure in the corner.
Should I keep the Makoto in the middle or at the top?
It depends. I mean, it depends on what super she has too. But if it's the second super, I would say fight her mid-screen. But if you had to fight her in the corner to keep pressure, then, you know, keep max range, like outside her command grab, you know, in the corner. So just make sure that when you get her in the corner, to just backdash at least like once. One backdash should be far enough to keep, you know, to stay outside her command grab. So aside, well, if she does counter command grab, then the light kick is gonna hit you, so you'll be fine. But just staying outside that range, so I won't have to, because, you know, you saw me, I kept on doing command grab in the corner, just so I can catch you. But if you backdash once, you can control me still. You can do low forward, you can do standing strong, you can jump in if you wanted to too. But, you know, it depends on how you want to do your offense. So if you got Makoto in the corner, try not to grab her too much, because then, you know, she'll be able to grab you and kill you possibly. Hey, right there, that was good. The low shorts. Because now I start jumping now. Oh yeah. That's one thing that I started noticing too. You keep on doing shoryu after the command grabs. There are a couple of things you can do. You can do backdash or you can just block afterwards. But shoryu sometimes is kind of risky. But it worked well for you here. I don't know what that was. See, like right there you saw me jump, right? Yeah, that's one thing. If you anticipate that, you can force me to jump and then EX Tatsu for a lot of damage. Right there, that's perfect, see? And this type of situation right here is what I'm talking about. Just stay right outside that range and you'll be fine. Only outside the range. Only, yeah. But even then, in this matchup, you should get used to when you're that far away. Get used to buffering a parry low, because at that distance, she has no other normal that can hit you. She only has crouching fierce and low strong. You know, so there's not really much else she can do aside from low strong or crouching fierce to get in. So, that's one thing to keep in mind when you're playing. Actually, let me see if I can. Yeah. Like for example, two low shorts into low forward. That right there is enough to stop me from either backdashing or dashing in or throwing out a normal or things like that. There are a couple times when you press roundhouse, standing roundhouse to stop me, and that works good too. You can do like two low shorts into standing roundhouse, but it depends on that. It depends on what I'm doing too. But a lot of the time you can just low short to stop my movement, but then do a low forward afterwards to either do EX fireball or super to try to keep me back. But that's only if I have too much pressure on you, Exactly. That's exactly how it should be. See right there, you're stopping my movement perfectly. There, see? Fireballs work too, because she doesn't have any supers that can go through it except for the second super. But even then, it's okay to throw a fireball from time to time. And that was good. Right here, I would have preferred short tatsu instead of medium kick. Because it's more less hits, and if you mess up, then I get to punish you for it. Cause she can parry at least 2 of the hits for the tatsu, and then fukiage, and then that's a lot of stun. That's like half stun right there. Right here, you're playing the matchup perfectly. You missed it again. But see, you notice after you did that twice, I jumped again. So, like I said, if you stop my movement on the ground, you can actually, condition me to start jumping more. You'll notice that about a lot of Makoto players. They start to do that more. Now it's all about getting in. And another thing, a lot of the times I jumped in, he didn't really parry my jump ins too well. I mean, it could have been because I lagged too, but you know, that's a free punish for Ken if he gets a parry jump in.
Yeah, parry.
Well, not the axe kick, but you know, jump in medium kick or something. Ah, you got too close. Yeah. You can to get out of the corner.
Yeah.
Well, you can super jump out. You can EX tattoo out. You can do normal tattoo out too, because it's actually better to do normal tattoo instead of EX. You save the bar and it has the same pushback. But I mean, if anything, you can probably jumping back isn't that bad, because the most that you can do is just command grab after a parry. But mixing up the timing on the jump back will help too. Like jump back roundhouse early or jump back roundhouse late, or even empty jump into low short super. That can help too. But most of the time, a Makoto player will be ready for you to jump out. So the best bet is to like stick to the ground game, and you know, low short like always. And if you have the meter to, you can EX fireball to push her back if you have to. But there's a couple of things that you know that are going to be read by the Makoto player. One thing too, there weren't really many things that you were punishing me on either. The hayates that I would get, some of them you could have roundhouse perfectly. Others you could have just shorted you down reaction too. And you know, it wasn't really that damaging when you're on offense. So try to figure out the max punishments off of the jumps. That's right there is perfect. You could have swept that. You could have did a roundhouse off of that. And you got close again. Maybe sure you would have worked there. Or jump out, maybe. That's a tough setup to get out of. See, like right there, like I was talking about, I was expecting the EX tattoo, so I did that. Get me to jump, see? Ah, you could have EX tattoo. That's one of the few things that makes this a tough matchup for Makoto. Just the fact that when Ken has EX tattoo to use, it makes it tough for her to jump in like that. And with you being able to stop her her movement, her forward movement like that with low short, it makes it even harder. So that's one of the reasons why this matchup is, you know, it goes half and half, but it's a little bit in Ken's favor. But a lot of the yeah, right. Standing forward is a good move too. It'll stop me from jumping, it'll stop me from doing backdash. That's a good normal to do. So low short short into standing forward will work. And see, at that distance where it was from forward dashing, you could have done fireballs. Fireballs aren't that bad in this. From here you could do it, and it'll force me to jump. And I was waiting for you to do EX Tatsu from there. No, you could have supered that. Ah. Your pressure here is perfect too. Ah, if you did strong Shoryu, I could have been dead. Yeah, because of the 2 hits. Nice. Off of one parry like that, you have to be sure to punish really hard. So after one low parry or something, like that time you did strong fierce into strong Shoryu, into super, that's one thing you could do. Oops. What? Hold on, I think it's gonna play the one we just watched. Ah! There we go. Alright. Yeah, right here I started waiting to see if you started doing shoryus now. And you kind of got more aggressive here too. I did this to gain more meter. I could have just did standing first into Hayate, but command grab gives me more meter. you caught me there. And that's one of the things, once you start discouraging me, that was nice. When you start discouraging me from doing anything after hayates, you can start, you know, doing whatever. You can start backdashing, you can start jumping backwards. Because there are times where I wait for the parry, and you actually escape. Yeah. If you're in doubt about, you know, if I'm gonna dash into you or something, just do EX Fireball. Try not to do too much supers. Huh? You got a blank screen?
Yeah.
Really? That's weird. Okay, hold on. That's weird.
Yeah, my mic's not very good, so I couldn't watch it on TV again anyway.
Say what?
You didn't upload it on TV, is it?
I'm gonna upload it to YouTube.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna watch it.
Okay. Oh, nice. You watching the replay? Oh, damn it. Hold on, I'm gonna make a new one. There we go.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright. But anyways, I hope this is, you know, helping you get a grasp on the matchup. Because this is a tough matchup, I mean, as it is. There's not many normals on the ground that I can do. So see, at that range, you could have done low parry. Around low forward range is the best range to do it. Nice. Ah, you could have supered. One good bait is low forward, then down parry. Because there are times where makotos, they would tend to, you know, want to counter poke you to get in. So if you do a close low forward, a good, you know, low parry would be able to punish them for it. It keeps them in check. And see, I keep on jumping in the corner because I have nothing else to do. If you did Shoryu at that time, yeah. But that's why EX Tattoo is another good option. And right there, I just missed the parry really quick, so. Yeah. But, you know, that's one thing, if you have good punishments versus Makoto, then she won't be able to get in that much. So if you can work on getting the punishments out, then you'll be okay in the matchup. Wait, what? This is weird. Yeah. Yeah, hold on, give me a second. Ready? Okay. So the key things: low short, EX tattoo for the air, and you know, a good solid low forward short you can stop Makoto from trying to get in. See, it keeps on going. Like, you let me back in, and that was a good one. Strong fierce to counter. But it's all about keeping me outside the command guard range. And right here I have no meter, so you're free to go in. Which you're doing too. Ah. I don't know what that was. Yeah, right there you could have did a low forward shorty from there. Cause there's enough. And in worst case scenario, you could do a low roundhouse to punish me. But you can't. The hayate. The dash punch. Yeah. Cause there were times where you would block it, but you would do nothing afterwards. So those moments are when you have to capitalize. Ah, could have supered. Ah, EX tattoo. Nice. And one thing you haven't done this whole time was back medium kick. The overhead.
Yeah, because I follow your shadow.
You see me rep? Oh, okay. That makes sense, but then, you haven't done it the entire time, so it's always good to mix it up sometimes. Ah, I could have supered that. The hell?
Yeah, give me a back.
I don't know why it does that. That's weird. Give me a second. Alright.
What kind of red curry should I look at?
Hayate? There's not really. It's kind of risky to try to rep her against Makoto. One thing that a lot of people don't do is, after when she has a low short into Hayate, a lot of people still crouch, when they're getting hit. But it's actually beneficial to crouch first and then stand up. Now I'm gonna show it after we finish with this, but it's one thing that people have to keep on doing that against Makotos, because Makotos always have to do like low strong into Hayate or low strong into the overhead, But other than that, there's nothing else they can do. So there's no reason to keep on crouching after the first hit. So for example, like right here, if I knock you down, you should block low first and then block high afterwards. Yeah, or well, not really, because I'll be safe, but even then, you're still fine from any pressure that I can do, because there's not much I can do aside from that. There's only overhead or something else that you can block high, you know. So it's always block low first and then block high versus Makoto, because the worst that will happen is, you know, I'll do like low short and then do low fierce to trip you, you know. But I'll go over that after this really quick. You have a black screen again? Yeah, it still says you're here. Damn it. Alright, hold on. Shit. Alright, this is the last one anyway, so. But then after this, I'm gonna like show you a couple of things. First, the you know, blocking low then blocking high thing, and then I'm gonna show you a technique that people use in Japan for command grab characters. It works wonders against Makotos. See, like right there, block low then block high would have worked perfectly. And it's all a matter of keeping me out right here. So you're doing a good job at that moment. You started to realize that, you know, through the flow of the match, you just standing roundhouse, low forward into fireball, low short, things like that will stop me from moving in. Yeah. Well, you can walk forward. That's the best thing to do, because you can react to anything. If you dash, it's kind of risky because I could do low fierce. So it's best to, you know, it's best to walk forward. But then there's that too. I can always dash in and command grab you from there. So I guess the best option would be to walk forward, but then do low shorts really quick to stop me from moving forward. So if I backdash, you know, just walk forward, low short, and I think you're dead from here. Yeah. But you know, you get the idea anyways, because you know it's all about stopping my movement and, you know, preventing like a whole bunch of damage in the corner. But I'm gonna invite you to a game really quick so I can show you what I'm talking about. Alright, pick Makoto, just so we can show him. And I'll pick Ken. So what I was talking about, you know, just do like, you know, low forward or low forward. Low short into like hayate or something. Like dash up and... Yeah. Like dash up and do it. See, See, like, you see how I block high like that? Like that's one thing that every player should do against Makotos. Just because, you know, if you do EX overhead, then I block it too. So do low short into EX overhead. After that. Yeah. See, so I still block and I still keep my defensive position. So that's just one thing. And even then, even if you hit me with the low short, into the overhead, I can still block it high. So, see? So try to get used to reacting to that. Like if you see a Makoto dash in, or if you know they're gonna, like on your wake up, like for example, do low fierce, and then dash up and do whatever. See? So just keep that in mind whenever you're on defense against Makotos. Now another thing well, I would have blocked that if I was ready for it, but I didn't block. This is one thing that a lot of people have to learn how to do, but it's kind of hard to get the timing. They call it, I mean, you probably heard it like here and there on you know, around Facebook and stuff, but it's called guard jumping. I don't know if you heard it. Yeah, like where you block, and basically in this game, when you're waking up, you have 6 frames of invulnerability to grabs, right? So when you're waking up, I can't just like grab you instantly like that. You're still capable of, you know, being invincible from grabs for those few wake up frames. So it's about 6 frames, and through those 6 frames you can actually block, and I won't be able to get grabbed. So what they do is they block for the first 6 frames and then they jump afterwards. Now what that does is if you go for like a meaty hit, like for example a meaty low forward, I'll block it. But if you go for like a early grab, I'll be able to jump out of it. So for example with Makoto, if you trip me and you try to do command grab, I'll be able to jump out of it. See? But if you press a button, like it has to be meaty though. So for example, a meaty low forward. So for Makoto, you see? Yeah, whatever. But you know, you get what I mean. Like you block the first 6 frames. Basically, you're blocking a meaty, and then you can jump out, and you know you won't have to worry about command grabs like that. But the only difference is, if you do that, you have to worry about delayed hits. So for example, if you do low forward into I guess crouching roundhouse. No, crouching roundhouse. Yeah. Because that stops me from jumping. I'll get hit by it. So, for example, if you sweep me and do low forward and then roundhouse, you'll probably be able to hit me. So, meaty low forward first, and then whatever afterwards. So, yeah, a little bit slow, but you try it. You can do it normally too. It works against normal grabs too. So remember, just block for the first little bit. Now I'm gonna try it on you. I'm gonna try it on you. So you see how you woke up, but you know you didn't get grabbed. Those are the frames where you can block. So it's a really quick down and then jump back. Yeah, it's normal jump. But you can super jump too, but that's, you know, you might get hit, you might get grabbed. You see that? Yeah, you're a little slow on the jump. But you get the idea. I mean, that's something that you can practice in training mode, or, you know, you can set it up easily the way I told you with Makoto. So just do low fierce to set it up, dash up, and then do a meaty hit or command grab. Or even normal grab if you want to. And you'll be able to set that up perfectly. Like, yeah, but that's what guard jump will work for too. So if you get knocked down and they do the meaty hit, you're still jumping afterwards. So for example, try it on me. Well, sweep me first. See? And that's what I was talking about. If you do a hit, if you do like a low forward into like a standing forward, I'll get hit by it. That's the only thing that can beat guard jumps. A delayed hit will beat me out. So if you do like a delayed standing strong, I'll get hit by it. So that's the one thing that you can do to beat it, but other than that, there's not much else. So well, that's actually another thing. It works the same way with parries too, but the only difference is parries are a lot more riskier. So, for example, if I do I'm gonna do a meaty standing roundhouse after I sweep you, like that. So you can parry it first and then jump if you want to. But you're a little bit open. It's better to parry and then jump with command grab characters, because you know they're more likely to press a button into whatever. Especially versus Makoto, it's best against her because she can do low short, she can do standing strong, and a lot of the times you can just buffer parry and then jump. So yeah, you can do that too, but it's tougher because the timing is a lot stricter when you jump, because you know you're worried about the command grabs, you're not worried about an anti-air after that, so it's a little tough to do that all in the moment. So if you, for example, if you sweep me and then do whatever. For example, low forward and then standing forward. So low forward and then standing forward after you sweep me. See, I tried it. It's a little tough. Yeah, see? That's why I say it's the only thing that can beat guard jumping. But it's still the same concept. It's still the most important thing is that it's a way to get out of command grabs, so you don't have to worry about it too much. So the only way to really stop it is to, Makoto players don't really have any delayed hits that can deal big damage. So the most they can do is just standing strong, or the most they'll catch you with is a hayate. But other than that, there's not much else. So in total, you're relatively safe anyways. So with Yeah, it is. Most of the time you can dash under it, because it's really slow when you see Makoto jumping. I mean, you can go into training mode and practice it if you want to, but what, dashing under? Yeah, that's why that one move is basically the one move that nobody can parry unless you're in Japan or something, because it's really difficult because the timing is all weird and stuff. But I mean, it's best to just try to block it, or if anything, jump parry if you want to. Just I mean, you can also look for normals too. I mean, crouching fierce might work too, but you know, it's just the way you think about it. But even then, if you start seeing a Makoto jump, then you know you have your options. You can EX Tatsu, you can crouching fierce, you can Shoryu, you can do whatever. So, but I mean, that's basically the most that you can get out of this matchup. Everything else is just mind games, you know. Wait, excuse me. But yeah. So like I said, this first attempt will be on YouTube and stuff. So I'll probably upload it tonight or something, and you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to. Alright, no problem. You'll study it and everything, and if you want to do this again with another character, then just let me know and stuff, and we'll do the same thing. Yeah. Alright. So I'll catch you later then. Alright.